Okay, Delaney, welcome to day 3, breaststroke day at the Bait Swim Camp. We're going to take a look at your surface video. Don't worry, Jake will move, or the camera will move. Okay. So good, underwater, right? Nice, long, stretched out underwater. That's what we like to see. As you come to the surface, right, your head is up, putting the brakes on a little bit. So we'd love to see that very first stroke, right, have an attitude of head down, eyes to the bottom. Take your first pull, right, as you're anchoring, right, as you're catching, drawing yourself up. Don't look forward so much. Okay, keep your eyes toward the bottom. Because every stroke after that will have a bit of a forward look to it, right? Great dive here. This is the idea. Long neck, right? Look very much like this, okay? So that's great. But that first pull out, that first breakout part of the stroke, right? Head down a little bit more. And then the pull, right? Good anchors to start with. Maybe a little bit too horizontal. We'd like them to be a little more vertical, right? But your elbows are shallow. That's nice to see. And the only other thing would be you don't need to go so far back here. It's good for one stroke, but you might get a little stuck on this stroke and lose a little of your rhythm. Try to be a little more forward. Right, again, here you can see, keep those elbows squeezed in and maybe underneath your ear, underneath your neck, not back into your sides if at all possible. All right, let's take a look at your underwater. Good. All right, so I'm going to, let's see, nice job there. Okay, you can see that, right, coming along, everything's good, and then all of a sudden, put the brakes on with that head up. So you've got to keep that head down, stare at the bottom, nothing's in your way, all right, and it just starts breaststroke with a very uphill sort of attitude, and we'd love to see that be a little more downhill, like you're diving there, right? See that downhill idea? Great dive into the streamline, right, kick, and then as you go through your stroke, right, head's not so bad in this, right there, okay? That's good. So the other thing I'm going to correct is it looks to me like you actually do have a nice, you're really getting a good anchor here. You want to experiment though with keeping that out front and not drawing the elbows in so deeply back into your sides maybe. See how that goes, okay? But I like the openness of your hips there. And your kick, right, looks pretty good. I can't tell if your knees are a little too narrow or not. I mean, not a little too narrow, a little too wide. They look nice and narrow, so that's good, right? That we see those feet reaching out to the sides. Really emphasize quick heels. Get those heels up to your butt quickly. It'll help you dive forward and be ready to kick as soon as you hit your streamline up front. Okay, I can show you one more picture. Right, really dive into the line aggressively and be ready so that that kick can fire off and drive you forward into your glide. All right, excellent work. A few things to work on.